Very much. So let's bring in TJ Ward, who worked as a private investigator for the Holloway family after their daughter Natalie disappeared from her high school trip in Aruba back in 2005. Jorn Vandersloot eventually, after years, confessed, I should say, to killing her. And he did that just a couple years ago in 2023. Good to have you here, TJ Ward. Thank you for being here. Well, what do
Thank you, Martha.
obviously you're not on location down there, and you're, I assume, going by the same information that everyone else is hearing here. But what is your takeaway so far?
Well, first of all, everybody thinks that she's in the water. I got a different feeling. If she didn't drown. If she was put in the water, somebody put her there. And I just learned some new information that her clothes were found. I just got that information about 10 minutes ago. So that's some new information and we need to look at. And I'm real concerned about this individual that was last seen with her at 5 o'clock in the morning. And I think they've interviewed him. I think they need to target in and try to see if he's going to tell the truth. And I wish I was there with them. I have a system called voice analysis. It's 21st century truth technology. I would be able to take his voice transmission and I would be able to tell law enforcement, in fact, if he's telling the truth. So I wish I was down there with them, and I'm gathering information and trying to share it. I'm going to share it with law enforcement as I get it. And but I don't think if she's in the water, she didn't drown on her own.
Why do you say that? The young man who was with her, and there were reports earlier that some of the clothing had been found, but he gave sort of three different versions of what happened. He said he got in, he got sick. That story changed a few times. Why do you believe she is not in the water?
I'm not saying she's not in the water. I'm saying if somebody put her in the water, if that's the case, I don't think she lost her life in the water on her own. I think there's something more to this. His story has changed several times, which concerns me. And I think that's why law enforcement is targeting in on him again and asking witnesses and people that are with him. So there's a whole lot of information that has not been found yet. And then, of course, this reminds me so much of Natalie Holloway's case of getting there and what transpired with Jorn Vandersloot and the three individuals that were involved with her disappearance. And but 18 years I worked on that case, so there's a lot of evidence, and there's still evidence there that we're looking at right now.
Yeah, so stunning. It feels like there are similarities, and we hope that there is somehow a different ending in this story.
I do too.
Ward,
I hope they find her.
Thank you very much.
It's very sad.
It sure is. Thank you, sir. Great to have you with us today.